I stop all the time, just go occasionally, because that's kind of how I feel listening to it. I'm a little bit too unhealed for this, a little bit too heartbroken for this, a little bit too want someone that don't want me back for this, because honestly, I'll do that. What is that? Why am I literally crying right now? My name's in the lyrics. Savior. Good afternoon. It is time to listen to the 4th album of the man himself, Mr. Harry Styles, aka the love of my life, aka the most perfect man to ever exist on earth. This is a big moment in my life. It's the 6th of March. It's 12:47. I believe it came out yesterday, because this morning when I checked, I thought it came out on the 6th. But yesterday morning when I checked, it was literally out. So, no, this morning, sorry, when I checked, it had been out for like people had been commenting for like 12 hours. Saying they love this song and this is their favourite song. So basically, I don't really know at what point it came out. However, it is out. And I am ready. And we are going to do this. Like, it says it came out 1 day ago, so maybe I'm just late to the party, but I'm not even ready. Like, kids all the time, disco occasionally. It is out. This beautiful man, Harry Styles, I know he's gonna kill me. Like, I know, like, he's gonna kill me because he does every time, genuinely. And I got my shirt on. It's like Harry Jesus. Wait, let me move you back, because you need to see this, okay? You need to see this masterpiece. Can you see that? Yeah. I wore it just for the special occasion. My big sister slash brother-in-law got it for me from, I don't know what it's called off the top of my head at this very split second in time, but like the popular market in the UK, when they were in the UK. So, yeah. I thought it was a very fitting shirt for today, and we are going to react. Let me just move you back up there. Yep, we're going to react to the entire album, okay? You're not ready for this, I'm not ready for this, but we're going to do it. I'm going to skip Aperture because I've already reacted to that, but we're going to play all in like the order, but we're just going to skip Aperture. The first one's called American Girls. I like the beat. It's kind of giving One Direction. Okay, Hazzy. It seriously sounds like 1D era. This one's ready, steady, go. I like the beats. Why does it sound like I'm listening to a One Direction album? It literally reminds me of a One Direction album. It's kind of giving Midnight Memories. Like the album. And the vibe. Yeah. I like Ready Steady Go. It sounds so different in this song. I love this one. I really like this one. The comment says, but imagine this song live and he's screaming at the crowd. Are you listening yet? Why is that such a Harry thing to do? Like he used to say when in Harry's house, and he used to on tour for Harry's house, he used to scream Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't want to talk about the way it was. And the crowd would always like have a contest to see who screams the lyric Leave America the loudest. So imagine like the crowd all was screaming, are you listening yet? Yeah, I felt that. I really like that one. That one is so good. The 5th one, placed back. That lyric, I love this lyric. I love these lyrics. Come forward, call me baby. Goodness me, what is he doing? Why am I crying? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with me and what is wrong with this man? Why am I crying right now? Over this kept song. Why am I crying? This is Skatie's back. And why am I crying right now? I think it reminds me of somebody. I probably shouldn't. I'm not emotionally stable enough for this, I'm sorry. I don't think I am. I had to sit down because I was getting I'm listening to Waiting Game right now. Why am I so mean? Why am I literally crying right now? I made myself laugh because why am I so mean? Because you found someone to put your arms around, but it all adds up to nothing. And I'm literally so mean. I do not recommend this album if you're currently healing because what the fuck? What's the next one? This is season 2 weight loss. Am I gonna cry from this one? I'm recording myself because I feel like I'm gonna be sad. The thing is, they all just remind me of somebody that I shouldn't be, that I don't need to be reminded of. I'm a little bit too unhealed for this. A little bit too heartbroken for this. A little bit too want someone that don't want me back for this. Because honestly, but now you've got me crying at my favourite artist. So thanks for that. I think I'm a little bit too unhealed for this album right now. Like I think like I'm a little bit too unhealed for it because what the hell? I don't need reminders of this man. I'm trying to forget this man. I'm trying to distract myself from this man creeping into my mind. This one's coming up roses. This one's so beautiful. The comments just say here giving wedding song. Someone commented and said this is how it feels to be in love. So many people are saying it's giving wedding song, like first steps or walking down the aisle. This one's my favourite. Coming up roses. Why would he do that? What is that? It's called Pop. And that one's this one's might be. This might be not a crying one. This one's good. My name's in the lyric. So yeah, it is currently Monday, the 9th of March, and I started reacting to this back on Friday, and as you can tell, it just kind of just stopped. Because I was listening to the songs as the album was so progressing, I was listening to it, and basically I just started to cry. Like, I literally was bawling my eyes out, and I was really, really sad. And even just thinking about it makes me a little bit sad. But the album is beautiful. Like, I love it. I knew I would love it. Everything that Harry does, honestly, he is just the most incredibly talented man quite literally on this earth. And I absolutely adore him, and I love his music. I love the way he writes. I love the way he portrays like emotions through his songs and like his storylines, and just absolutely everything about him is just honestly chef's kiss. Like, he's literally the most talented and incredible human being on this planet. Like, I literally just love that man quite literally so much. Like, it's not even healthy how much I love that man. But as you can tell, as I was going through the album, it started off fine. Like, I was fine, and obviously as the album was like progressing, I was getting really sad. Like, I was getting upset. Some of the lyrics were making me really upset. A lyric in particular with my name made me really upset, and Coming Out Roses made me really upset. And basically, as of right now, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally is not an album that I can listen to. Not because I don't love it, not because I don't think it's absolutely insanely talented. Like, it's literally the most beautiful album, and I love it. And the first half I can listen to, but the second half I just can't do it. And I'm just at like a healing kind of stage in my life where I'm just trying to heal and just trying to grow like into my own person, and kind of leave the past in the past and move on the same way that obviously the person I think of when I listen to these songs has moved on. Like, he's fully moved on, fully like out living his best life. A bit too heartbreaking right now to listen to the song, listen to the album, listen to the songs. Coming Out Roses is my favourite. It reminds me of Niall Horan's song If the Whole World Was Watching, I'd Still Dance With You. I love that song. But yeah, I'm just not in the sad song mood, like in a place to listen to sad songs, if that makes sense. I'm very much in my healing era, and I'm very much in my Lowkey heartbroken, like leave me the hell alone era. And I don't even mind of the person that I'm not trying, like that I'm trying to not remember and think about. Like, I already think about that man enough, I already remember that man enough, and he's the most beautiful human. Like, Harry is the most incredibly talented human being and the most beautiful human being, and I just love that man so much. And like, he's my favorite like artist. Like, I just genuinely just love him. Like, when I think of, like, when I listen to the second half of the album, it just reminds me of a man that I shouldn't be reminded of, and like reminds me of a person and like things in my life that like I need, that I'm like trying to not remember and like I'm trying to heal from. And I'm Lowkey just like not in the headspace basically to listen to that in a stable mind. And it kind of reminds me of the song Matilda. Basically, if you've listened to Matilda by Harry Styles, that's also a song that makes me really sad, but it's like my favourite song ever. But yeah, Coming Up Roses is genuinely my favourite like on the album, and there will be a time and a place where I can listen to it and not completely sob, but that is not right now, and I can't listen to it right now. It's been in my head all weekend, and Lowkey just like lingers, and that's kind of like how I've been feeling over the past few months, over the last like couple of months, like this year basically has like really like, I'm like really trying to heal, I'm like really trying to like progress. But yeah, it kind of just like, there's like this like kind of like lingering like kind of ache in your day-to-day where you're like wanting that person in your life and you can't have that person in your life basically. And that's like kind of how Coming Out Roses kind of reminds me of, and makes me really sad. Like, there's songs on the album that makes me really sad, but I do think the album is beautiful, and I think the tour is going to be beautiful, and I think Harry's absolutely beautiful, and I just love that man to bits, and generally love my life. Not the man I think of when I listen to those songs for me right now, but we will get to the place where I can listen to it without crying. But as of right now, not healed. Lowkey very heartbroken. Lowkey miss that human being that I think of when I listen to those songs. Very, very much, as you can tell. And yeah, But that is my raw reaction to Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. And if you're ever the human being that I am thinking of when I listen to those songs, and you ever come across this channel, you ever watch this channel, hi, yes you, Mr. Gym Boy. I hope you're happy, but the main thing is he's happy. I can't listen to the main thing is the person who I think of when I listen to these songs is happy, and he's off living his best life, and I'm generally really happy for him. But that right now is not me. I'm still in my very heartbroken era, and I'm low-key in the healing era, and low-key grieving a little bit and low-key still miss him every day era. So the album currently is not for me, but hopefully one day I will be able to listen to it without completely stop. But love the album, love the vibes, know the tour is going to be absolutely beautiful, and Harry Styles, I just love him so much, honestly. But that is my raw reaction to Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. More like Disco Occasionally, sob all the time, Disco Occasionally, because that's kind of how I feel listening to it. But I'm sending all the love and all the light, and hopefully you all can listen to it without completely sobbing, and you're not in your heartbroken era the way that I am. I'm sending you all the love and all the light, and I will see you very, very soon for another video. Goodbye.